Welcome to another episode of Dirty Dane Looks at Books. Today we're going to be looking at Goosebumps books from my childhood, aka the early to late 90s. I don't have all of the books, so the numbers are going to jump around a bit, but I'm going to try to keep it in chronological order. Also, just so this video isn't a million minutes long, I'm going to read the back until the clip runs out, and then we're just gonna go into the next one, or whatever I say next. Also, of course, if you want, you can pause it if you want to read anything that you didn't have time to listen or whatever to. Alright, enough rambling, let's get into it. First book I'm going to show you is number 2, TikTok, You're Dead. And it's, I guess, number 2 from the Reader Beware, You Choose the Scare series. Get trapped in time, BORING. That's how you describe your family vacation. This is from Welcome to Dead House. It will just kill you. Sick tagline, yo. Number 1, Look Alive. Amanda and Josh think the old house they have just moved into is weird, spooky. And this is from 1992. Stay out of the basement. Something's waiting in the dark. Like this green hand dude. This is number 2. Live plants. Dead people. Dr. Brewer is doing a little plant testing, and it was published in 1992 again. Monster Blood. It's a monster blood drive. Watch it on YTV. Alright, cool green blood. Number 3, Blood everywhere. While staying with his weird great aunt Catherine, Evan visits a funky old toy store. This is from 1992. Say cheese and die. One picture is worth 1,000 screams. Cool. They look like they're having a lit time. This is number 4. Every picture tells a story. Greg thinks there is something wrong with the old camera he and his friends found. The photographs keep turning out wrong. Very wrong. Like a snapshot Greg took of his father's new car that shows it totaled. And then Greg's father is an actor. That's from 1992 as well. Let's get invisible, y'all. Now you see him. Now you don't. And he's like, what? This mirror totally works. Let's get invisible. Number 6. Disappearances can be deadly. On Max's birthday, he finds a sort of magic mirror in the attic. It can make him become invisible. So Max and his friends start playing Now You See Me, Now You Don't, until Max realizes that he's losing control. 1993 now. Alright. The Haunted Mask. If looks could kill. Yeah, it's a pretty dank mask, y'all. Work it. Number 11. Skipping ahead here. Face to face with a nightmare. How ugly is Carly Beth's Halloween mask? It's so ugly that it almost scared her little brother to death. So terrifying that even her friends are also from 1993. Piano lessons can be murder. Play it again, hands. So we've got some disembodied hands playing Still D.R.E. by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. That's what I imagine anyway. Number 13. Practice till you drop dead. When Jerry finds a dusty old piano in the attic of his new house, his parents offer to pay for lessons at first. And that is from 1993 again. They really pumped these out. Monster Blood 2, they made a sequel, oh my. We got a fat ass hamster. He's one hungry hamster. Number 18. It's back. Evan Ross can't stop thinking about monster blood and what happened last summer. It was so horrible, so terrifying. Too bad Evan's science teacher doesn't believe him. From 94, we in 94 now, boys. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's fun though. The scarecrow walks at midnight. It's a field of screams. Get it? It's a joke about Field of Dreams. It's number 20. They're Alive. Jody loves visiting her grandparents' farm. Okay, so it's not the most exciting place in the world. Still, Grandpa tells great scary stories, and Grandma's chocolate chip pancakes are the best. This one is also from 1994. Go eat worms.
Ew.
Homework was never this gross before. We got some purple drank worms up in her. Number 21. They're creepy and they're crawly. They're totally disgusting. Obsessed with worms? That's putting it mildly. Todd is so fascinated with worms, he keeps a worm farm in his basement. Most of all, Todd loves torturing his sister and her best friend with worms. That's not very nice, Todd. This book is from 1994. The Barking Ghost. Bad dog. Really bad dog. That dog looks pissed. Number 32. It's a doggone nightmare. Scared of his own shadow. That's what everyone says about Cooper Holmes. But when the Holmeses move into a new house deep in the woods, scary things really do start happening. Problem is, no one believes us. This one is also from 1990. A shocker on Shock Street. That's where they give a lot of shockers on a street that's named after the sexual act. I'm just joking. It's a big grasshopper. Number 35. Talk about shock treatment. Erin Wright and her best friend Marty love horror movies, especially shocker on Shock Street movies. All kinds of scary creatures. We're in 95 now. 95. The Headless Ghost. This book is hard on the eyes, but it's pretty dank. Watch Goosebumps on Fox Kids TV. Major headache. Number 37. They've got a real head start. Everyone knows about Hill House. It's the biggest tourist attraction in town. That's because it's haunted. Haunted by the ghost of a 13-year-old boy. A boy with no head. Still 95. Bad Hair Day. He's no Easter Bunny. Yeah, that thing's terrifying. New Goosebumps fan club offer inside. Well, thanks, Scholastic. Number 41. Pick a scare, any scare. Trick cards, floating scarves, disappointing doves. Tim Swanson loves magic tricks. Someday he wants to be a real magician. Just like his all-time favorite hero, this one's from 1996. Say cheese and die. Again. Oh shit, it's a sequel. More skeleton families. Think negative. Real negative. Number 44. Picture Perfect Nightmare. Sour Ball. That's what Greg calls his English teacher, Mr. Sour. He's a real grouch. And now he just gave Greg a big fat F on his oral report. He didn't believe Greg's story about the camera Greg. And that one's from 96. We're 96 now, y'all. How to Kill a Monster. Well, that's just mean. Step 1, run. Step 2, run faster. Boo, dude. Number 46. Home Alone with a monster. Gretchen and her stepbrother Clark hate saying that their grandparents hate staying at their grandparents' house. Grandpa Eddie is totally deaf. and Grandma Rose is obsessed with baking. Plus, they live right in the middle of a dark, muddy swamp. 1996. Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. This one looks well used. Must have liked this one a lot. Join the all-new Goosebumps fan club. Details inside. Goosebumps trading cards inside. Don't have those anymore. Put one head in front of the other. And this one is number 48. Pumpkin Power. Nothing beats Halloween. It's Drew Broadman's favorite holiday. And this year will be awesome. Much better than last year. Or the year Lee and Tabby played that joke. A nasty practical joke on Drew and her best. And this one is from 96 again. Calling All Creeps. Number 50. For some reason the camera had a hard time focusing on the gray. Reach out and scare someone. The back of this scares my eyes. Ricky Beamer is furious when he gets kicked off the school paper, so he decides to play a joke on Tasha, the bossy editor-in-chief. Still 96. Beware the snowman. He's got a heart of cold. Hey-o. This is number 51. No melting allowed. Jacqueline used to live with her aunt Greta in Chicago, but not anymore. They've moved to a place called Sherpia. And this is from 97. We're in 97 now. The Blob That Ate Everyone. Great ghouls. Goosebumps on Saturday morning on Fox Kids Network. I know. He's no picky eater. This is number 55. Read it and scream. A famous horror writer. That's what Jackie Beauchamp wants to be. And this is from 97. We're in 97. Last but not least is The Curse of Camp Cold Lake. The last one in is a rotten ghost. Number 56. Sink or Sink. Camp is supposed to be fun, but Sarah hates Camp Cold Lake. The lake is gross and slimy, and she's having a little trouble with her bunkmates. They hate her. So Sarah comes up with a plan. She'll pretend to drown, then everyone will feel sorry for her.
What? Is that what it says?
Yeah. And this is from 97. Alright, so that's it for today's edition of Dirty Dane Looks at Books. Those are the Goosebumps books I have from my childhood, and at some point I'll show the limited amount of Fear Street books I have. Thanks for watching.